Okay, we're trying this again. I hope the video is better. I hope the connection is better. Um, I really hope so. So I'm going to add Comba to the call and we take this again. Take two, okay? We're trying this again. It's crazy. I'm telling you. um, let's try this again, okay? Is this better? Let me know. Let me know if this is working. Because like I said, so I'm trying to figure this out. Um, I don't know where Comba is. I did call him, waiting for Comba. I'm sure he'll be with us just now. But yeah, happy independence to the Zimbabweans that are locked into this right now. It's nice to be able to celebrate 40 years. I put a question earlier on Twitter saying, does life begin at 40? So we're still going to see if that's going to happen. People said it was a bit cheeky to say that, but you know what? It's a question, isn't it? So the question is, does life begin at 40? So we've just had our President Emerson Mnangagwa address us as a nation, telling us the status of COVID-19. We are ending our 21-day lockdown in Zimbabwe officially tonight, and he has extended it. All right, so it is extended officially for 2 weeks. Right, so 2 week extension on our lockdown. So yeah, I think we're waiting to see how that'll go. There's so many ways to interpret this. Who's saying we're not 40? We are actually. Combo can't join. I don't know what's going on. Let me try Adam again. I don't know what to do. This is so Combo declined. Combo orkwite nay Chico. This is weird. Jema live is I don't know how. I was a Facebook liver, as you know. So this is definitely different and interesting. But please let me know if this video connection is better. Those of you watching, are we good now? Hey, there you are.
Is it better now?
I hope so. Is it better for you?
Yeah, clear, clear, clear.
Oh,
I got you.
fantastic.
Yeah, can you
Fantastic.
hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you. I can hear you. They can also let us know. Can you say, hey, Val, she's joining us from Nairobi.
Oh,
Trying to
that's
like
nice.
see these comments. It's really exciting.
I,
So
I,
how are
I
you?
see Lulumbi. I think he's a shared friend.
Yes. Oh, Lulupi. Yeah, I see him. I see him.
Yeah,
And Truth, I see you. This is
yeah,
nice. This is so nice.
yeah, she's nice. So let's start this.
Sorry.
Maswera say.
Tasquera masquera. Oh man, you're trying to kill
Chris,
me, man. I'm telling you.
Chris say Koku Zimbabwe.
Ah, Bobo, we just had our lockdown extended, Comba, by two
Yeah,
weeks.
but before we get into that, happy Independence, Zimbabwe, sure.
Eh,
Huh?
Mazrita, Mazrita. I've never met a Zimbabwean. I've never met a Zimbabwean, a Zambian who speaks such good Shona. Thank you, Comba. Thank you.
Okay, all right, yeah. No, shows how
Yeah, man.
excited I am to be here. Hey,
I know it's good to have you. It's really, really good to
yeah,
have you.
yeah.
So no, so basically, we are 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks extended to our lockdown. The president just
Okay,
announced it this evening, and you
all
guys
right.
are not in lockdown. Tell us about that. What's the state of affairs in Zambia?
So we are on lockdown.
Hmm.
It was 2 weeks first,
Mhm.
and then they extended by another 2 weeks. So join the club. We are on a partial lockdown, so it's not a complete shutdown of everything. So they've sort of limited it only to essential workers going to work. There is a very big emphasis for people to stay at home. So most of us are just really trying to exercise that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have closed down public facilities such as bars, restaurants, you
Are
know.
you stocked up? Are you stocked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got. Cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Cheers to
Oh
you. I
wow,
have the
I
hookup.
love it.
But
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a tough one. Hey, so no, restaurants are limited to takeaway, church gatherings, all massive gatherings have been banned. I think it's limited to up to 50.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's what they call a partial. Ru, I'm losing you. Are you there? Fava is asking where my drink is. Can you hear me? You sort of paused a little bit there. Yeah, look.
And I had to cancel it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should use another device next time. But anyway, so you're on a partial lockdown. So you know what? We've been seeing all these statistics, and we are worried about the fact that we have a huge informal sector who's not happy with this
Mm,
extension. Okay, people are
mm,
not going to survive. And
mm.
Zimbabwe, and it's not even like informal sector in terms of people wanotengesa at the musika, at the informal markets. It's
It's freeze.
everybody, right? Because everybody who's some kind of hustler or dealer has their businesses affected right now. So that's a big problem, you know? Hey, where'd you go again? What's going on? I've lost Comba. Again, I think this network is bad. I wish I had done a test run. I thought I was on the most reliable internet connection you can think of. Like, this is crazy. What am I supposed to do? Ah, man.
I lost you.
I
Can
lost
you
you
hear me?
as well. I don't know what to do anymore. Do you know what I mean?
But is it better
Honestly,
now?
like I think yeah, I think I need to figure this out. But yeah, so we've got the global stats. We know what's happening, globally. All that's serious at home.
Losing
I
you
keep
again,
getting
losing
a
you again.
phone call, and people don't get the point. I believe in phone etiquette. If I cancel your call once, get hit. No, honestly, respectfully, why are you phoning again? You know what I mean?
Well, calm down.
Like,
There is such a thing called do not disturb on your phone, so you kind of have to activate it now.
but if I no, I don't have the phone you have. I've got a different phone
How do you know you don't have the phone I have?
because I know which team you are, fam. I know which team you are.
Okay, all right. I'm sure they have a do not disturb feature, but hey.
All right. Okay. I'm going to be very explicit right now, and I'm going to be very
Yeah. No pun intended.
I'm back. I
Ruveneko,
have
where
to
did you get
answer
your
and say,
Wi-Fi?
I have to answer and say, I'm on a live
All
video. Can you
right.
give me a second? Is that okay? Is this urgent? So what I was saying is I'm going to be explicit and say which network provider I'm on and which cell phone
Okay.
device I'm using for this experiment. This is an experiment for me. I'm on a Samsung
Okay.
S10 Plus, S9 Plus, sorry,
Okay.
Samsung S9 Plus, and
That's
I
a very
am
nice
on.
phone.
Thank you. And I'm on Econet data. Before that, I was on Tel One Wi-Fi. So we can do the math.
So, and both have failed.
Both have failed. Well, I mean, now we're still on Econet. I don't know if that's. Are we okay
Okay.
now?
It's a bit of a lag, but let's see. I'd just like for them to confirm whether it's posing both on your side and my side, because we could be blaming
Yeah,
you the whole time, and yet I have a
sure.
network issue as well.
Is Comba clear for you? Oh, there's someone watching from Jamaica. Ryan's is watching from Jamaica. That's amazing. Yeah, I think
That's
I
cool.
think I think we really have a problem with network and it's upsetting our viewers. And they've even gone. We had so many
Yeah,
more. But anyway, all right. So let's talk
yeah.
about how you are. I was asking how you were doing during the lockdown, Comba. How's home? How are you?
Yeah, I suppose that's the magic question. That's the most important question. So I'm okay, right? But the situation is not easy to cope with. I mean, I'm used to my lifestyle. Get up every day, go to work. So that's routine, and any change is difficult to adapt to. And I don't think I'm the only one who's going through this anxiety. Um, so it's quite a difficult time. It's interesting dynamics as well. I mean, I have to work from home, so this is my workstation. My house is not fancy enough or big enough to accommodate an office. I have two kids, and both my kids are under the age of 5. So you can imagine how working with that dynamic
So
is.
where are they right now? Did you like
I
tie them
had
up or
to.
something? Like,
Yeah,
are they trained to fall?
you literally have to tie them up. And then now, think about it, right? You also have to let the childminders stay at home during
Yeah,
this time for
yeah,
their own safety.
yeah.
So I had to let go of my childminder, and that was a very difficult dynamic. So we have to look after the kids between my wife and I, and also both of us, carry on with our work. So that's a
You
very
know, the
difficult
middle
dynamic.
class concerns, right? Oh, we have to mind our own children and clean our own house. What? Get
But
out of
it's
here.
but that is the struggle. And
No, it
you'll be
is.
working, and
It is.
literally for me to do this call, they had to go for a walk and get up to other things,
Oh,
and they'll be coming
yeah.
very, very soon. So I have to put in a disclaimer. When it gets noisy here, please bear with me.
No, they're welcome. You're welcome. And the power cuts, how's Zambia with power cuts? I mean, you had a power cut earlier today. Are you back on?
So we had a power cut today. I do not know whether it was load shedding or it was the fault, but we have load shedding scheduled every day. They actually increased it to up to 15 hours in certain areas. So it's very tough.
Yeah.
We've, as an organization, we've had to invest in alternative power for our members of staff, just so they
Mm,
can work from home, because that was the most difficult part in the earlier
yeah.
days of the lockdown. So
Mm,
yeah, it's
mm.
difficult
Yeah.
from a power
Yeah.
perspective. Yeah,
I get. So we've been
yeah.
seeing a lot of trends on social media. Like right now, if you go on Twitter, the top trending tag right now is genius, right? Ginimbi to be specific. And I got
Ooh,
some stuff. We've been
I
getting,
saw that.
yeah. Did
You
you see
guys,
that?
so for the Zambian viewers, I mean, guys, these Zimbabwean guys be living, hey, they live. So there's this guy called Janimbi. I'm gonna tell Ruveneko to tell the story. But before we get into that, Ru, I feel a little bit rude for not asking how you are doing. I haven't really checked in on you, so not to
Oh
be all
no,
over the
I'm
place.
fine. Shoot,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay.
Have
You know,
you po
I'm okay. I'm
you
okay.
posted a little accident a couple of weeks ago. I don't know how you're doing with that.
Yeah, my leg is strapped up in a brace for the next 6 weeks. Well, now we're in
Okay,
week five, but I mean in the
okay,
second week, so five left. So I tore
okay.
my ligament, and I need to literally just stay off my leg.
Yeah,
Knees are, and some of us are already our body types. You can't afford to gain weight. So I'm really upset about that because when we started the
yeah,
lockdown, doing my fitness program,
yeah. You
every
were like
day,
21 days of fitness,
yeah,
etc., etc. Yeah,
and
and
then, so
we're
that
cheering
really
you
upset
on.
me. Oh, that really upset me, like emotionally. Like that was the one thing keeping me going. And I stay on my own. I
Yeah,
haven't gone to my parents. I was like, oh, let me go, maybe stay there a few nights.
yeah,
But
yeah,
when you're still working from home and you just kind of want to be in your space and also just
yeah,
be with yourself. That's
yeah,
where I still am. So the nights get a
yeah,
bit lonely. But
yeah.
generally it's nice to be able to just zone out a bit. I'll go visit
Exactly,
them.
and that's the thing that people are actually neglecting, is the fact that there's extroverts in this world, right? So you and I are both extroverts,
Like
and
you.
we sort of have to be busy all the time.
Are you more?
So
I'm not. You're the more of an extrovert between us,
no, no,
actually.
no. So
You are.
you have got
You
like
are.
100,000 followers on Instagram. I have
No,
like
that's what.
one, two.
That's what.
And ever since I put out the little promo for this chat, I gained overnight like 500 followers, and those were definitely coming from
Wow!
you.
No way! Get out! Lou's like both
So
of y'all are extroverts. Lou's like shut up, both of you.
yeah, I also see
Yeah.
another fellow extrovert of mine online. Hey Kaluwa, cheers, cheers. I know you're having a drink somewhere wherever you are.
That's dope. That's dope. So no, I'm okay, Combo. It's a time for introspection, especially mentally. You can easily slip into a lot. I was speaking to one of my friends who's a counselor just before this call, and she was telling me how many phone calls she's getting because she's doing
Mm,
online counseling. And there's a big
mm,
spike in domestic violence. There's a spike in
mm,
depression. It's not a good
mm.
time. If I wasn't a busy person and I live alone in my house,
Yeah,
this would be daunting. I can't believe I've already done 21 days. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But because I
but
already live alone, being in my house alone is not new.
I'll
But
tell you, you're doing well so far. I mean, it's not showing anywhere physically, so you're doing well. But I'll tell you, either ways, there's challenges, right? I think this is the most me and my wife have spent together since we got married under the same roof, you know.
Wow.
And some
Yeah.
days we're just like, wow, you know, you go to work, and
Isn't
especially
that
us guys, right?
real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when home is calling, oh, I'm busy, you know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna call
get
you
you.
back, I'm in
I
a
get
meeting, and all of those things, right? So
you.
now all the
Mhm.
meetings and everything are happening at home. And she's like, wait
No,
a
I get you.
minute. This is what your
Yeah.
routine looks like from, you know, from 7 to 5 p.m. or whatever time you'll be spending in the office. You
Yeah.
can really make time for me. So there's a lot
Me
of
too.
dynamics
Yeah.
that are coming to play, and
No, sure.
it's tough either
Sure.
ways. We hear
Yeah.
that there's going to be some COVID babies coming out of this. Certainly not from me, but yeah.
And us being Zimbabweans, the baby will literally be called COVID. Like it's gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. But yeah, no. So here we are. Okay, so now we've checked on each other. Ball, ball, ball. We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
for now. For now. So I was saying about Genius. He did this live, and I tried to ring him earlier. I see my
Mhm.
friend Joe is watching from France. Hey, Joey. So anyway, so I tried to ring him earlier to ask him about something that's been bothering me.
Mhm.
I feel like we are surrounded by capitalists. And, you
Mhm.
know, we see all the lists of top richest whoever in Zimbabwe or anywhere
Mhm.
really in the world. In my mind, I'm like, where are all these people right now? You know?
Mhm.
And so I
Mhm.
phoned him wanting to challenge him before I brought it up on this platform
Mhm.
because I wanted to sort of put it out there. And I
Mhm.
said, you know, I wanted to say to him, gee, why don't you use that money towards something else? I mean, just because you run nightclubs and you have a certain brand and
Is this
persona,
the
it
guy
doesn't
on
mean
Twitter I saw like they were twerking and everything? I'm a Zimbabwe.
yes, yes. And then
So this
but
guy
these
is
girls,
literally bringing people over to his like live stream situation, and that the best twerker goes away with money. I think yesterday he literally paid somebody something like $40,000 for twerking.
40 G's. So he paid
$40,000.
40,000 rand to this girl who won the twerk competition last night. And I mean, I
Wow.
just said to myself, you know what? It's brilliant that he has that pull, brilliant that he has that following. But when you're that popular and you have
Yeah.
this audience, and so
Yeah.
he's literally getting these girls, and I'm sorry for the context of those that don't know who he is. Like
Yeah.
Komba said, a socialite who very well known in the entertainment industry more than anything, and does his businesses and all of that. And so these girls come on his lives like me and Komba. So Komba would be in a G string, okay, with his face against the wall, with his face against the wall, twerking. All right, and the best twerker wins. So he uses that platform so his fans and everyone vote with him. Okay,
Wow.
and basically, you know, so in my mind, I was like, this is a lot, you know, but I
Wow.
think, you know what, it's fine, it's funny, it's great for those that love it, it has its catchment
Wow.
audience. But Komba, what do you think about that? I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything like that
I
going
mean,
on in that?
look, clearly Zimbabweans are living a little bit more than Zambia. Like extroverts, right? And I don't mean to shun upon anyone, so I'm not going to outrightly say yes or no. But what I will tell you is this: this is the time that people have to come together towards a cause. Would I
Yeah.
spend 12K rand? Utilize those funds.
Yeah. Sorry, I'd lost you, Komba, for a second. But
Okay,
we're back,
cool.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Where I can hear you, but I can't see you
Can't see me at all.
at all.
Okay, you can carry on talking while I try to sort out what's going on because you were explaining about what's going on in Zambia. So carry
Yeah.
on. And
So
then
I see on the comment section, Craig Zuri, all the other challenges that are happening in the world.
guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm back. I don't know if you can see me or hear me again. I'm really sorry for this connection. I wish I had more control over it. I don't know. Let me try and re-add Comba again. I'm really, really sorry for this, guys. Now I know. I think we'll just need to. Comba declined. Why? Um, okay. I'm learning. I'll fix this, I promise. um, Waiting for Combo to join again. But yeah, so I really wanted to speak to him directly, you know, and just say, look, buddy, you know, you've got such a huge platform, you've got such a huge opportunity to make a difference. Um, but yeah, I think this video is not winning for us. Let me try again.